there, if you're just joining us, welcome to Little Foodies Cook Along class. I'll give us and you a few more minutes to gather around and get all your utensils, ingredients, recipes ready, your kids, your wives and husbands, your grandmas and grandpas, your dogs and cats, just in case. My name is Tatiana, and I'm the nutrition manager for the neighborhood place of Early Head Start at Early Learning Coalition of Miami-Dade, Monroe. And this is my daughter, Daria, and Daria is actually in school today, homeschool. So she will only be here for a couple of minutes and before her class. She's gotta run. But she might be back. If she gets a break, she'll come back. And I have here my stepson, Francisco Javier.
Should I say a few words?
En español. He's going to be translating into Spanish. So.
Estoy emocionado para estar aquí y vamos a cocinar. I don't know.
Vamos a cocinar. Great, high five.
Yeah, high five. Okay.
All right, so what we have here, I actually posted links to flyers with recipes in English and in Spanish in the description notes. So if you scroll down below, you'll see. Let me see if there are any, what do you call these things? Comments in the chat box. So if you have any suggestions, any questions, just post in the chat box and I'll be checking every now and then, hopefully, so if I don't get carried away with all the cooking concoctions. So yes. If you can hear me well, also please let me know if anyone's there already. I think I might have been talking and talking. People are probably still just coming in. It's only 12:01, so if you're just joining at this very moment, again, I'm Tatiana. I'm the neighborhood place for Early Head Start at Early Learning Coalition. We are doing a Little Foodies Cook Along class. The purpose of this class is to engage entire family, particularly little ones, kids into cooking activities, which is a wonderful bonding opportunity, which is also a great way to get children introduced to different foods, healthy foods, and get them not only to cook, but to eat them as well.
Eat them, that's the important part.
En español.
We'll try. El objetivo de lo que vamos a hacer hoy es interactuar con la familia entera y hacer comida que la gente, que la familia pueda comer y disfrutar de juntos y comer sano.
Right, so when children are participating in this kind of activities, not only they are engaged in the cooking and exposure to different foods, they're also practicing their fine motor skills. They are practicing their counting, colors, textures, tastes.
Encima de todo eso, también los niños mientras que vayan cocinando contigo, están contando, están viendo diferentes colores y sabores y así aprenden a la misma vez que cocinas.
That was our dog Ruby.
Yeah.
She might step into the picture here. So far, no comments. So if you are with us already, please send me a quick comment if you can hear me well, if you can see me well, as well. Once again, this is Francisco Javier. Francisco Javier is my stepson, my wonderful stepson who is in town from college, and he's helping me with translations into Spanish and also cooking along. So the links to flyers with recipes, if you don't have them handy, I posted in the description below. So scroll down and you'll see one in English and one in Spanish. So go ahead and click and you'll see them in front of you. So let me just check the comments real quick. Okay. Let's see. Oh, somebody said audio is good. Good. So we are ready. So it is 12:04, and as I mentioned, my 7-year-old who was supposed to help is actually in school. Future sessions we'll be doing later in the day, so kids are not in school. Those are who are school-age children. In school, meaning she isn't school in her room. Schooling from home. So she might come out for a couple minutes to just help out once she gets a break. But I guess we can start.
Yeah. You want me to translate as well? Okay.
Totally.
Yeah, everything, okay.
Am I the translating?
No. Dasha todavía tiene clase porque hoy tiene clase de online. Entonces ella va a venir de vez en cuando, pero para sesiones en el futuro, bueno, van a ser un poco más tarde en el día para que ella pueda estar aquí con nosotros y cocinar con nosotros.
So we'll start with zoodles with marinara sauce. Yeah, you want to switch? Okay. And this is the recipe for zoodles with marinara sauce. You have it in English and in Spanish, if you can see. What are zoodles? Zoodles are actually noodles made out of a zucchini.
Sí. Entonces aquí está la receta de los zoodles que puedes encontrar is it in the description? Did you put it in the description?
In the
En la descripción del video. Y bueno, los zoodles es una pasta que se hace del zucchini, esencialmente.
Very easy, right? So to make it, you actually need a special tool. I posted the links to the tools you could get on different on websites, and also they are available at Target and Marshalls, I believe. Many different places. They are all different. I have this one for quite some time now. So all you need to do is to stick your zucchini inside and spiralize away.
La herramienta que vamos a usar para hacer los zoodles se puede encontrar en sitios como Target o Marshalls.
Marshalls or Amazon.
O Amazon. Creo pusimos un link en la descripción para que puedan ver dónde comprarlo. Y bueno, para hacerlo en pasta, como puedes ver, le pones el zucchini y le das vuelta. Con presión, por supuesto.
There you go. Very detailed instructions on how to do that. Can you check the comments?
Yeah.
In here? Yeah. What's going on?
Somebody has commented that the light bulbs are showing in the frame. Should we perhaps move? What would you like?
Well, the bulbs cannot be moved. You can turn them off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Perhaps something.
Okay.
Yeah. Now they're not. Yeah. Maybe they're not as obtrusive.
Okay. So, while Francisco here will be continuing spiralizing, I need to warm up our sauce. So I've got this pasta sauce here, and I'll warm it up on top of this stove in a saucepan. So it'll be right here.
Mientras que yo haga los zoodles, Tatiana va a calentar la salsa que vamos a usar para la pasta. Ah, yeah. So you just feel a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah, with pressure. How's it going?
It's going all right.
Yeah, so when you get towards the end, you see this little kind of like a knob, white knob on the table? No, on the table.
Yeah. This.
So you're going to do that.
Yes. Then you like okay, you like put it in and then you finish? I see.
Right, so instead of just going in with your fingers, which could be dangerous, you'll just do it. So I'm gonna reserve some pasta sauce for our pita pizzas, okay?
Okay, where's the okay. I understand way more now.
Let's warm it up.
You have to make sure you do it to the side. Because
Okay, you want me to do?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You're probably
I think it got stuffed, so let's unstuff it.
Watch out.
Okay, my device here is malfunctioning. Get me something sharp.
Like a knife?
Knife is not gonna go in. Let me get. I have some sticks here. Oh yeah, got it. All right, so
Perfect.
we'll continue doing that. So the key here, if you're doing it without any interruptions and you don't pull the zucchini out, what happens is the zoodles are really, really long. So you may want to cut them before serving. Otherwise, it's just one super long zoodle in your bowl.
Lo que quieran hacer posiblemente es que, bueno, mientras que vayas haciendo los zoodles, vas a ver que se forma un zoodle muy largo, porque, yeah, we do have a question. Se forma un zoodle muy largo, entonces lo que podrán hacer es cortarlo para que no sea una pasta súper larga y que sea, en vez de eso, unas pastitas más cortas que se puedan comer. Do you want me to read out the question?
Yes, please.
So, what other vegetable can we use?
Oh, great question. So, I know I haven't, but I've seen the recipes of others using carrots, butternut squash.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
What else was there? Yeah, I saw spiralized sweet potatoes sold at, I think, Whole Foods. So that's another option. You can also use regular white cabbage. You just need to cut it in a way that it produces these long strips. So thin long strips. Yeah. Okay.
You want me to finish this while you do that?
The zoodles we'll just use what we have. And our sauce is warm. Oh, by the way, forgot to mention. So next recipe is pita pizza, which you will need to use your oven or your toaster oven, warmed up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So mine is already warmed up. It's right there behind me. And while we're finishing the zoodles, the oven will be ready to host our pitas.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So what we do now? This is what we're going to do now.
I'm gonna really quick. La próxima receta que vamos a hacer son unas pizzas usando pita, pan de pita. Entonces lo que hemos hecho es que mientras hacemos esto, estamos calentando el horno a 400 grados Fahrenheit.
Yum.
That does look good.
Actually, it's so funny. So Dasha, who was here for a couple minutes at the beginning, who's back to school, right, in her room, she had her lunch break at 11:35 until 12. And she chose not to have her lunch. She wanted to wait until we're done with the food here. She wants to eat the food here. So see what I mean? And she used to be a very picky eater. Not as much anymore, but still rather picky. So to get her to eat zoodles is actually quite significant.
It's a milestone.
It is. That's what I'm saying. When children do participate and they're going to invest it in these activities and they prepare themselves and they really feel very independent and curious at the same time, they are more likely to step away from this picky eating behavior and eat more foods, more healthy foods, like different types of vegetables. Oops. Sorry. No, you're supposed to translate.
Okay, no, I got it. Una cosa que ha pasado con, por ejemplo, Dasha, es que a través de que Tatiana ha hecho más recetas como estas, ella ha probado más y más y ha expandido sus gustos.
Cuidado, caliente.
sus gustos a incluir más vegetales y ser alguien que come más vegetales y más cosas sanas, lo cual es muy beneficioso.
I'm so happy to have you. Otherwise, I would have had to pay some translator to come in and do this.
Yeah, well, it's free translator.
This is a continuation of a family affair. If you did view the first session we did on July 24th, my niece Adriana was there, and she was the translator at that point, and she did a really good job.
So is this the second one?
This is the second one. Yeah, so we're planning to do a series of these sessions. This is the second. And we'll try to do it monthly, and hopefully it'll work out that way. So next time I'll probably have to hire someone to translate, unless someone pops in town and helps me out. So here we are. These are our zoodles with the sauce. There you go. Let's see. Wow. All right. So we can top them with some Parmesan cheese, which is optional. We're not going to do that. But also we can top them with basil leaves, which I have some basil leaves right here. So just a couple leaves, you can tear them apart into smaller pieces for flavor, for very wonderful smell. It's very Italian.
Mm-hmm. Lo que puedan hacer también es ponerle hojas de basil para, bueno, para darle un poco más de sabor.
Perfecto.
Yeah.
Got it. Moving on. I know we're pressed for time. It's busy times. School is back. People are back to work, and we're using this lunch break to fit our lunch making in. So Zoodles are ready, and Dasha will be very happy to come back to them. I'll put them away for now.
They smell really good.
It's not really good.
At least the sauce smells ridiculous.
Yeah, let me get some paper towel to clean up the station ready. Do we have any more questions there? Comments?
Let us see.
What happened?
And
Don't be shy.
and Andrea Miralles asks, do you have a promo code for the headband? I do not, but thank you for asking. I'll see if I can get that promotion going.
You know, so funny. Last time I sent the link to all our family members and everybody was watching. So Andrea Miralles is actually my other niece and
My
Francisca's cousin.
Thank you. I will look into that partnership for the next time.
So what do I have here? I have this cookie tray, which we're going to be using for our pita pizzas. Here are the pitas. The pitas. I got the whole wheat. So, right, the nutritional component of this whole activity. First of all, the zoodles, right? Let's go back and rewind a little bit. Why are zoodles good? It's not that they're better than pasta, no. It's just very easy to make and add more vegetables into your diet and get your children to eat more vegetables, right?
Los zoodles son muy beneficiosos porque es una manera fácil de añadir vegetales a tu dieta. No es que sean más gustosos que la pasta, pero que son una manera para añadir cosas a tu dieta que posiblemente no tendrás sino.
Okay, good. Now the sauce, you can actually try different variations of the sauce. You can make it a bolognese sauce, add some ground meat in there, or add some lentils in there for a protein boost and fiber boost and flavor boost. Those are other options for the sauce.
También podrías añadir otros ingredientes a la salsa para añadir proteína o más sabor, y entonces así puedes hacer una salsa que sea más para ti.
Okay, lentejas, did you
Oh,
mention?
sorry. Especialmente puedes añadirle las lentejas, cuales pueden añadir más proteína.
I think next time I'm going to be my own translator.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard.
I know, you're doing great. No, you're doing awesome. Alright, so let's get to our pita So the simplest pizza you'll ever make. Everybody's favorite. Your kids will love it. They won't even notice any greens in there. They might, but they won't pay much attention to it. So we'll spread some sauce. I reserved some sauce from the Zoodles pasta sauce, and I'm going to be putting that same sauce. No need to buy a different one. Using the same one can. I opened one can, and actually there's going to be some leftover, not can, a jar.
La salsa que le estamos añadiendo a la pita ahora es salsa que resta de la salsa que calentamos antes para los zoodles.
Yeah, no need to use any different sauce, just the same sauce is fine. Okay, so you can top it with anything you want, really. Let your imagination go wild. Let your kids' imagination go wild. I have here some bell peppers, which I'm going to be putting here. A few of them, bright and yellow.
Puedes añadirle cualquier acompañante que quieras o ponerle encima. Lo que estamos poniendo acá son pepinos amarillos.
Right.
I'm not sure I said that right.
Okay, beautiful. So what do we do next? We are going to top it with some cheese.
These are pimientos amarillos.
What did you say?
Pepinos. Pepinos is cucumber. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I always get them mixed up.
That's good. Last time, actually, my boss, Belkis, she was sent in some comments to help Adriana translate certain words. That was really cute.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have here mozzarella cheese, shredded mozzarella cheese, regular one, and I also have the dairy-free mozzarella cheese. For those who are allergic or lactose intolerant and cannot have cheese in their diet, or just choose not to eat any dairy, we'll be doing the two different ones. So I'll start with the dairy-free one. And as a matter of fact, Francisco here is allergic to dairy.
Yeah, so this should be for me.
Right. There you go. Fun family fact. When Francisco's little sister was really little, she couldn't say Francisco. and she called him Bobo. And Bobo stuck with Francisco.
Yes.
And that's his nickname now.
Let me add a little bit more.
Yeah.
So the reason she called me Bobo is because my dad would always call me Bobo because Bobo in Spanish means fool, and so.
But in a very kind of like.
Yeah, in an endearing way.
Right,
Yeah, it's like
okay.
you fool. Like it's an endearing term, but regardless. So now my name is Fool, but in Spanish. But it's a nickname. And it's a cute one.
Cariñoso, right?
Yeah,
that's what
cariñoso,
cariñoso.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, now. Let's traducir. Yeah.
Entonces la historia es que cuando yo era niño, bueno, cuando Dasha fue más niña, wow, I can't remember. Yo era más niño, mi papá me llamaba Bobo, lo cual significa bobo. Y ella, como era tan pequeña, le copió y de ese momento en adelante me llamó Bobo, o sea, ella me llama Bobo, lo cual es muy cómico.
Muy cómico, and it's stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck. I mean, yeah.
In serio. Now everybody calls you.
It's a nice nickname.
So we have our pita pizzas.
Question.
See.
Can
See what happens?
we use cucumber?
Oh, because you like cucumber? For pizza, I would not suggest. Oh, for what? For zoodles?
They just asked us, can we use
Cucumber is very watery, so maybe not the best idea. I think the best way to eat cucumber is raw. Actually fresh. You just slice it with a little salt, maybe a little pepper on it, and it's good the way it is. Yeah. For zoodles, I wouldn't recommend using cucumber. It'll fall apart because it's too mushy, too watery. Even though zucchini is pretty watery too, but not as much as cucumber is. Now for toppings on the pizza, no, cucumbers would not be so good. But other things like cherry tomatoes, maybe sliced in half. Other types of peppers, other colors of peppers. You can put some scallions on it. Artichokes are good. Olives are good. So these are all the options. So I have some arugula here, and I will be topping pizzas with arugula after they are out of the oven. That's actually the best way to use arugula on the pizza. So I'm gonna pop them in the oven for 10 minutes.
Cool. Vamos a poner la pizza en el horno por 10 minutos. Lo que dijo antes era que el pepino no es un ingrediente muy útil para las pizzas y para los noodles porque es un vegetal que es muy suave y cuando hagas la pasta y los noodles no tienen la consistencia para poder quedarse juntos. Entonces, no son un buen ingrediente por esa razón.
Very well. So, while pizzas are in the oven, we'll get to our third preparation today, and that is yogurt parfaits. So let me put some stuff out of the way.
Mientras que las pizzas están en el horno, vamos a hacer la tercera receta. ¿Cuál es un yogurt parfait? Un parfait de yogurt.
Okay, so we'll be layering in those beautiful glasses I have here. Actually, presentation is key. So when they are clear, you can see the layers.
It's like wine glasses.
They are wine glasses. But it doesn't matter. They're versatile.
Right. Presentations.
Presentation. So where do we have the, let me grab the recipe here. Yeah, I don't think Dasha is coming back, unfortunately, but she'll come back to eat it all.
Yeah.
So yogurt and dairies. There you go. So we have here Greek yogurt. So I actually am not using Greek yogurt. This is a plant-based yogurt. It's made out of almond milk.
Okay.
So because I don't eat dairy. And we have here granola. This was the bag of granola. This is a granola I bought at Publix. It is back to nature. I think most stores have it. And I have mixed berries here. I have blueberries, sliced strawberries, and raspberries.
En los ingredientes que vamos a usar son yogur. En este caso vamos a usar un yogur de almendra que está hecho para reemplazar el yogur de lácteo. Vamos a usar granola que se encuentra, dijo Tatiana, que se encuentra en el Publix. Y hay fresas, frambuesas y arándanos, creo que son.
Okay, what else is here? Beautiful aprons, thank you. This have become our signature aprons actually. We'll be using those.
Blue apron.
Blue apron. That means it.
Light blue apron. That's the brand.
I think it's no, it's teal.
Oh, it is teal.
We don't know our colors. So what do we do now? We have some honey here, and we'll be mixing honey into the yogurt first.
Buffering. Le vamos a añadir miel al yogur. Primero. Una cucharada de miel.
Right. Mix it. Oh, wow. Looks so nice.
Does it mix well?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It actually makes it a little runny, so we won't be we won't be mixing all that well, just kind of swirling around so it doesn't get too runny. And now we'll measure out a little bit into the glasses and layer out with the other ingredients. That's good. So these guys, it's better to eat right away because granola gets a little mushy with the yogurt. It absorbs the liquid from yogurt. So we'll top that with berries.
Vamos a añadir el yogur a los vasos. Bueno,
I think my berries may drown, but that's okay. Oh, sorry.
Una cosa que hay que notar es que el granola se añade al final porque el granola cuando está en el yogur por mucho tiempo se pone un poco, bueno, se moja mucho y
It becomes very soft and soggy.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Right.
Trying to find the word for soggy and I cannot.
Oh yeah, okay. Mushy, soggy to liquidish.
Sí, se pone muy suave, demasiado suave.
There you go. See what happened
Yeah,
here.
thank you.
I think Andrea hosted the Chilean Spanish classes.
No.
So we'll put some granola on top. Oh, making a mess. No, I don't like mess. Hold on. We'll just hide the mess.
Yeah.
That's the one that fell?
Yeah, you want me to?
Okay.
I'll dispose.
Okay, of the mess. Yeah, just to make sure we don't put that back in here. Okay. So a little bit more granola. Here. Okay. I think when berries start kind of like bleeding into yogurt, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright. Back to it. So guys, please post your suggestions or comments if you are making it along with us. If you have any suggestions how to maybe make it better, which ways are working for you that we haven't tried yet.
The very kind viewers
Right.
gave me the word for soggy.
Oh, yeah.
Aguado. So thank you.
Who was the very kind?
Make up your mind. I'm not sure.
Make up your mind. Okay. Thank you. Make up your mind.
Thank you so much.
Am I done? Yes. The layers are yogurt, berries, and then granola.
Okay. La orden de añadir los ingredientes es el yogur, después le pones las frambuesas y los arándanos y después finalmente le pones el granola. Ooh, that looks good. Jesus.
Yeah, it does.
It's like something good served at a restaurant.
Okay. Okay. Should be taking pictures too, right?
Andrea suggests, well, she said almond or peanut butter drizzle yum. That'd be cool.
Ooh, you know what, Andrea? I'll take a note for the next one for sure.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. So these are the yogurt, berry, and granola parfaits. Yeah, they do. How about what's our pizza doing? We have like 3 minutes left. Let's see here. Or actually, you know what? It didn't need that much time. Good thing that I checked because it is baked.
Yeah, wow. Wow, that's so good.
Oh, it's hot.
Do you want to put like a placement?
You know what? This towel that's hanging down there, and close the outer door, please. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, here we are. So, what we'll do now, we'll just top them with a little bit of arugula.
That's just gonna be like.
Right. So
Wow.
this is the dairy-free one. This is the regular one. It'll be yummy. It smells so yummy too. And we can assemble our lunch today. Very elaborate, very simple, so fast, really super quick to make. Easy. The level of difficulty is non-existent. There you go. These are the pizzas.
Y ya terminamos las pizzas, cuales son muy fáciles de hacer y muy deliciosos.
Right. Then back to the zoodles.
Wow.
So this is a lunch for two,
So
right? Dessert and all. So you and I are gonna have a feast.
Yes, it's gonna be delicious.
Well, guys, we are done. Thank you so much for viewing, for participating, and if you were cooking along, congrats. Hopefully you've learned a couple tricks here and there. And we'll continue with the next session, hopefully next month. We'll plan something fun and interesting, and we'll most likely do it in the afternoon so that kids can participate.
Yeah.
Right, since this is the
Not
activity
predictive.
for kids as well, we'll make sure they will be able to be here with us, particularly those kids who are school age and they are at school, unfortunately. Or fortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, fortunately. Okay, yes, this is my turn. El próximo mes vamos a planificar una sesión que sea un poco más en la tarde. Así los niños puedan cocinar con nosotros, porque bueno, como puedan ver, esta vez Dasha estaba en su clase, entonces no pudo cocinar con nosotros. Y bueno,
Yeah, we'll just take a closer shot of the food here. Right. Here we are.
That's cool.
And
You can see everything.
smile. Alright, so, thanks guys for being here with us, and I'm gonna be turning it off now.
You click end stream?
Yeah, but it's not a touch screen.
Okay, that's not you.
Bye guys!
Goodbye.